Hi, I'm Kedda Ghazarian, Head of Marketing for Bonds,
And I'm Shaun Briggs, Director of Marketing at Specsavers.
and we're here for the B&T CMO Power List presented by ATN. All right, first up, what's one thing you've learned from your team recently?
Well, these are like present things, aren't they? Oh, I learn stuff every day from the team about how out of touch I am in certain aspects of things. It's mind-boggling how much I learn. Do you know, it's always, and I hate to say it, but it's almost always in an area of either search or digital performance that I feel like I knew. And then one of the team will come and go, "Did you know?" I'm like, "No, I did not know, actually."
Yeah.
So it's all things like that. And then a really, really work-related one that I also should have known is we've gone ahead to T's and C's within one click of anything on our website, on any offer.
What an exciting one.
I know. That one, not a...
Marketers love T's and C's.
I actually
home.
don't mind. They kick me out of all kinds of trouble. So I'm okay with them. So yeah, definitely that. I think in digital always, because it moves so much, it evolves so much. It's phenomenal how often you need to keep checking in and refreshing knowledge.
And it's important to have a young team that keeps you humble, reminds you cringe every while. Yeah.
I don't reckon age matters that much. If you're curious and you're interested, that'll make up for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I am always endlessly learning about TikTok trends, which is very humbling. But I think most recently I've learned a lot more around AI, and I've noticed that, there's an element of discovery and play to that space that I'm actually really enjoying but didn't expect to. So yeah, that's been really fun actually. My graphics team have been really experimenting and then kind of bringing those things to me and helping.
Oh, so you mean
learn.
Not like seeing things live and going, "Oh, that is or that isn't."
No, actually playing around with things and getting on the tools and understanding how we can, try things out in a way that feels authentic to our brand. But still, it's been really fun for me because this is one of those things for all of us marketers now where we have to kind of keep up with the pace of AI and understand how it's going to fit into our careers. So yeah, it's been really fun.
How did you win the trust of your board?
Ooh, okay. I think there is nothing more powerful with a board than knowing your stuff, obviously, essential, but also showing how you can apply feedback. And I think that has been a hugely valuable learning curve for me in not needing to always be the expert, knowing the right things and contributing the right things when called upon, but also knowing how to pivot, knowing how to kind of roll with the punches and take that feedback on and be open to feedback. I think ultimately that's kind of where I've learned the most lessons in building trust and creating a really collaborative kind of space with senior leaders in my business and globally.
I love that you said apply the feedback, but feels like you've got to take it and you've got to do it.
And that can be hard sometimes. Like sometimes, your ego can get in the way, and hearing feedback from people that aren't in your field can be tricky. But it has been a hugely valuable exercise for me to learn that skill. And I think ultimately has meant I've earned that trust and that kind of seat at the table in a way.
Yeah, I really like that, applying the feedback. I think I could be a lot more deliberate on that. But I think once you've shown that our interests in marketing are completely aligned to those of the business direction, that's the main thing. I think our credibility is not really being questioned. We get things done as we should. It's making sure that we're crystal that what we're trying to do is about advancing our overall goals and not some peripheral thing. And because we've got should have, it's really easy to misinterpret that as fun. And it's priming, it's mental availability, it's future customer growth, it's quick conversions today as well. And we understand all its other benefits, but it is wrapped in something that could easily look like marketing fun. And it's not. So yeah, I think it's showing the that my goals are 100% aligned
Yeah.
with where the business is going, and then I think it's really real easy. We're done.
All right, one question
Chuck that away.
done. Next one. Okay, all right.
Oh, I don't like the way you
Sorry.
pause. Okay.
What's the biggest misconception people have about marketing leadership?
Oh God, it depends who you talk to. I think it 100% depends who you talk to. I think it's really easy to sort of focus on. I hate the word glamorous, but that bit of it where, you know, they see the ad and they see the premiere or whatever it might be, the big culmination of everything, and it looks like it's really fun, and it kind of is that release and that celebration. So I think there's the misconception is that it's a lot of that. It's that art science balance. And I think a lot of people think that's way more art. I think it's like art and science.
I think the misconception is that marketers don't care about the results. They just care about how they got there. And that is something that takes a lot of effort and leadership to really unravel in a business, and to dedicate the time and effort to analyzing and actually showing how things worked, and also maybe where they failed, to try and break that perception down. But I think often it's like, oh, you made the campaign, you made the pretty campaign, and that's all you care about. You've moved on now. And so always like kind of going back to how it performed. What brand or campaign outside your own do you admire most right now?
Oh yeah. Okay. This is a good one. And look, I feel like it's going to be really obvious, but I'll just say why I like it. And I really like the Audi one that was the not sale, where they were just underlining their everyday low price through the sale.
Putting everything Aldi do.
I know, and that's why it feels like a bit of a cop-out answer, I guess. But I really liked the balance of the absurdity with it. I liked the way, and maybe it's because we're marketing people, I don't know, but the way that the legal T's and C's just were there as the voice, which they kind of often are in the room anyway. I just thought it was a brilliant way to highlight that we're actually always this good. It was the tone of voice. You know, I love a long idea where you just keep working on it, obviously. And I think they're doing that. So that I really, really enjoyed that one. I found it quite funny with the balloons and the streamers. It was just over the top and fun. But at the end of the day, you go, do you know what? They got really, really sensible.
It's such a clear brand platform that they riff against every time.
No wonder they
expertly. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And now the pressure is on. So you probably had 45 seconds to
I did. I got the benefit of getting to think your entire answer. I am going to say an ad that I saw yesterday. So it's very new.
Recency.
Yes, recency bias. It is a new brand campaign from Yeti. The esky, outdoor brand. And what I loved about it, it was you shouldn't buy a Yeti if, and then it proceeded to show all of the kind of rough and wild and unexpected ways that people use Yeti. And I just thought it was such an expert call to action of really identifying like, this is who we're for, and are you part of the club, which I think is always really powerful. And then also just telling people not to buy something. It makes me so happy. There's something really, really awesome about it. And I think it's a brand platform for them. It felt like a big, bold ad, but yet to launch it around Black Friday is particularly
clever.
Yeah, clever. Yeah,
I like it.
But it was a good one.
Good one. So thank you to B&T and ATN for having us as part of the CMO Power List.